What is going on, everybody? Good morning and welcome to the first edition of the Sights and Sounds. The first time I'm getting out of the house and getting in a college ballpark this spring. It is 4:24 local time for me right now, but like I said, I don't know if there's much that could kill my vibe right now, especially since I woke up and I know I mentioned we've had great weather out here in Denver, Colorado, and it was 70 and sunny yesterday, but wake up this morning and we got snow coming down. So that just makes me that much more excited to get on a plane and get down to Conway, South Carolina and see some palm trees and see that sun come out. It's supposed to be sunny and 70 all weekend. We got a great matchup between the Chants and the Pirates. Tonight, we got Ethan Norby versus Luke Bones Jones. I'm fired up for this one. I think we should see a regional atmosphere. We got the regional final matchup from last year. I think both Coastal and Pirates fans are going to be showing up this weekend ready to make some noise and support their squad. So, been to the Palace before multiple times, never seen a game there. That's going to change tonight. I'm fired up. Let's get to the airport and let's get to Conway. All right, all is well here at the airport. Smooth sailing through security. Great timing getting in from the parking lot. And about 20 minutes from boarding here. We're about to be wheels up from Denver to Charlotte, North Carolina, to meet my father, who then we're gonna finish that drive to Conway, get down to Coastal. Pretty good trip so far. Rocking the Serenity Palm Polo today for game one. If you want to know where to get that, you can go to shopserenityapparel.com. The discount code there is RTOP10, I believe. It'll get you 10% off. I could double check on that, but had to stop myself. I was really tempted to start my day with some 5 a.m. McDonald's. Smelled unreal, one of the only things open, but had to think twice, hold myself accountable early on in this trip, at least till I get to campus. Grabbed a protein bar, a Celsius, actually starting my day with some Propel. Really two reasons behind this decision. I'm trying to prepare my body to win a series, and I want to put myself in the best position possible once I arrive. And I plan on ingesting a lot of calories this weekend, whether that be food or beverage. So, I'm ready to get to Conway. I'm ready to get on this plane and get out of here. So let's do this thing.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I'm standing here in 82 degrees sunshine in the town of McBee, South Carolina. I'm 120 miles from the Palace, and I'm already stoked to get down there, see everybody, see some Chants baseball. It's going to be a great night. Really, it's going to be a great weekend. Let's go Chants.
Campers in RV, the nation's largest family-owned RV dealer and South Carolina's #1 fifth wheel dealer, helping.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's arrived.
Shots up, baby.
Head first into a couple beers.
Yeah. We're about to get head first into a couple of beers. First time being at a college park, a baseball field all spring, so I'm fired up.
What's the total on beverages tonight?
I don't know about tonight. Tomorrow's my day, that's for sure. But I put the over/under about the same as the run line, 10.5 for the 19.
Make sure to stretch, folks. You got to stretch before you run. He's gonna go hit double digits.
Let's go.
Give the boy a pile. I'm in.
Let's go.
was the Smitty day.
All right, we now have a one-run ball game in Conway, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up and make it pretty quick, but had to give you guys a hot dog review. It is the 8th inning, so I'm gonna cut them a little bit of slack. This one may have been cooked for quite a while now, but you can see, all tough to chew. Bun's a little dry. Again,
Number 12.
could be it's the 8th inning.
Linehan.
I don't know how long this bun's been out of the wrapper, so I'm cutting them a little bit of slack. Price point, $4. Think that's very solid for a college baseball game. Shouldn't be over $5, so I feel like $4 was a pretty fair price. Dog's really solid. Good temperature, good flavor. Again, bun just a little dry, so that's going to knock it down. I'm going to give it an even 7. Not bad. Good morning, everybody. I mean, shit, what a baseball game we saw last night. Luke Bones Jones, quite the performance. 6 2/3, 4 hits, 1 run, whatever it was. And the first Chance comeback victory that I've seen this year. Good to see. Give up a 5 or a 6 spot or whatever it was, and backs against the wall, you're down 2 in the 8th. Put up 2 to tie it. And then you have a chance to win the ball game in the 9th and let that slip. And then you come out and shut it down and get another shot, and you don't miss that one. Rex Watson, how about that? Number 12, years ago in 2018, my brother wore number 12 here, hit a walk-off grand slam against Clemson.
Memorable Coastal walk-off grand slams. We go back, how about Lee Sponseller? Walk-off grand slam against Clemson a few years ago. Parker Chavers did it against Duke in 2021. That was the last time before Rex Watson walked it off last night with a walk-off granny, with Lee Sponseller's little brother in attendance for last night's ball game.
Walking out ahead to my car, JP, the founder of the Head First podcast, covered in goosebumps. He was like, yo, this is my first game here since I watched my older brother play here. Yeah, walk-off granny. They do the same tonight. Really cool, man. A family affair. To have those guys back in the building and to watch 1-2 do what he did, down 0-2, fight to stay alive, triple up on the breaking ball. That's a mistake.
I got a headache, and I'm drinking a Propel, getting electrolytes in me. So I'm gonna get some electrolytes in me. We are going to do the live show with BP Quiggs as our guest picker this morning. So go check that out live on our YouTube. And yeah, we're gonna go get some gear, maybe go tailgate and get back in the park for game 2. But we're fired up. All right, I'm here with Bob. We are making our walk from the hotel over to the Chicken Bog right field roost tailgate for game 2. Just got done at the Hackler Golf Course picking up some new gear. Definitely worth the trip. Bob, do you have any I guess remarks on last night's game, or anything insight on today and your outlook on today's game?
My only outlook is it's great to be here. Last night was just another example of the selfless and relentless mindset. Always find a way, always grind it out and win. And you know what? The Chants did it. Didn't surprise me at all. See it every time I come down here. Great day to go 1-0 again today. Chants up.
Great day to win a series.
I was out here went in.
In the box for Coastal Carolina, number 5, Walker Mitchell. Final score, ECU 1, Coastal Carolina 7.
Let's go! I mean, you can't get two better baseball games than that. And I can't remember the last time that I watched one kid have 2 game-winning bombs. The electricity after that game. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. 6 in a row against ECU. That's what we do. That's who we are. Everyone wants to write us off. Rocky start? It's what we do and it's who we are. Shots up, baby, let's go.
Good morning and happy Sunday. Last night, me and Bob headed over to the Crooked Oak Tavern. Phenomenal spot, farm-to-table restaurant, great food, great atmosphere. I was able to sit on a leather couch while I had my bison burger and my meal. And then we went back to the hotel, watched a little World Baseball Classic, and got our heads on the pillow and got some rest. We really weren't ready to get ahead of ourselves. Job's not finished. We're going for a sweep today. So just wanted to stay locked in and finish the weekend, and we're ready to go today. We're about to get over there a few hours early, get our walk around the park a little bit, and just get acclimated and ready to win a Sunday. Sundays are important. are up here today at the Jarrett Sports Zone, one of the newly added press box level club seating for Springbrook Stadium. I believe there is, you do have to be some sort of donor to be allowed up here into the zone, but they got awesome section over here. Got cotton candy, Randy. All right, I'm sitting out here in the right field berm section. There's no doubt that Cliff got the Pirates ready to go today. Got out to an 8-0 start, but Rex Watson actually playing right here in right field just hit his 3rd homer of the weekend. He's got 10 RBIs. Sean started to come back, but I decided to sit on the berm for a little bit and enjoy some chicken tenders and give a review. They do try to trick you a little bit. It's $7 for the tenders, and that's what it's listed as, and then they add on $3 for the fries. I decided I didn't need the fries, went with just the tenders. This is what the basket is looking like. So if you don't get the fries, it's just very underwhelming and doesn't seem full. 3 tenders for $7 isn't awful, but it just does not fill the basket, so not very good visually. Very solid chicken tender though. I'm not a sauce guy, unless it's ranch. They do have a free condiment station, which is nice. Get as much ketchup and mustard as you want. Won't be needed today, but very solid. I'm still gonna have to go with a 6.8 just because the visual and the visual and 3 tenders for, if there was a 4th or a 5th tender, I may have upped this a little bit, but 3 tenders, $7, maybe a bit of a stretch, but as far as quality, great chicken tender. I'm gonna go with a 6.8. It is Monday morning here, people. Final day of the trip. Just grabbed some coffee, got some work done. Yesterday, game ended a little bit short due to some weather. Me and Bob popped over to Surfside Beach, grabbed some food. Always good to see the beach and the ocean whenever you make the trip down this far and you're close to it. But yeah, the sun is out in Conway today, and I'm not sure if the Shants have a practice or not. Maybe able to go give you a look at that, but I'm walking over. I just needed one last look at Springbrook Stadium, the Palace, before I left. So I don't even know if they're practicing. I don't know if it'll even be open, but needed to get one more look while I have some time. Also, I know I said it in a tweet, the place and the facility and the campus and everything, and it's an amazing place, but I'm always someone who kind of says it's the people that make the place, and the people are even better than all the facilities down here. Just a couple shout outs of people that I felt like kind of went out of their way to make sure we were comfortable. BP Quiggs, my guy, as always. Chicken Bog was great, host of the tailgate, and everyone that was out there in right field. The Horns, Joe Katz was awesome to meet him, and plenty of others that didn't go named, and I apologize again for not getting some more footage and and video of those guys. I know I need to do a better job of getting some fan engagement. I guess I always get concerned. One, I get totally immersed and wrapped up in the environment and everything, and I just want all of my interactions at first time meeting these people to be authentic and not just shoving cameras in their face. So I apologize about that. But for all of you that were mentioned and all of you that I met that were not mentioned, thank you very much for making this an outstanding weekend and overall experience. Tell you what, people, this is not the worst place in the world to open your laptop and send a couple emails and get some work done, that's for sure. Here's something you don't quite see every day or everywhere. You got head pitching coach Matt Williams, some call him the Messiah, getting a break in his day, grabbing a rake and giving the grounds crew a hand on the mound there. That's a program guy, if you ask me. It's good stuff. Coach Schnall out here on the off day, getting some lunges in on the track. This is just absolutely elite stuff that I'm able to catch today. So leaving practice, I was able to determine that it was an off day for the Coastal Carolina team. With that being said, I think I saw every single player and member of the coaching staff out on the field and getting to work today. I know it's not the only place that it happens, but if you were wondering just how these guys continue to find a way to grind it out and get wins despite some of these injuries, I think that just speaks a lot to the culture, the staff, and what they got going down here in Conway. One shout out that I know I forgot to mention, Usher Eric, he's the man, gave us a dinner recommendation, took care of us at the park. A couple weekend awards that I wanted to start is walk-ups of the week. My hitter this week is going to be Walker Mitchell. Great vibe for the ballpark. Fans get into it a little bit. And pitcher is going to be Jackson Smollett's. Just a tidal wave of a walkout song. But yeah, that is going to do it. My game ball of the weekend has to go to BP Quiggs. It's just, there's not much you can do to outplay that guy any given day or on a weekend. So it's got to go to BP Quiggs. That guy's the man. And Teal Nation, thanks again for having me this weekend. We had an absolute blast, hell of an experience, and Sean's up and I am out.